The University of Pavia is a university located in Pavia, Lombardy, Italy. It was founded in 1361 and has 13 faculties. History and edict issued by the Frankish king of Italy Lothar I mentions the existence of a higher education institution at Pavia as early as AD 825. This institution, mainly devoted to ecclesiastical and civil law as well as to divinity studies, was then selected as the prime educational center for northern Italy. Officially established as a studium generale by the Holy Roman Emperor Charles IV in 1361, the institution was enlarged and renovated by the Duke of Milan, Galeazzo Visconti, becoming the sole university in the Duchy of Milan until the end of 19th century. In 1858, the university was the scene of intense student protests against Austrian rule in northern Italy. The authorities responded by ordering the university's temporary closure. The incidents at Pavia were typical of the wave of nationalist demonstrations all over Italy that immediately preceded the unification. During the following centuries, through periods of both adversity and prosperity, the fame of the University of Pavia grew over the last years due to the large number of applicants. Throughout its history, the university has benefited from the presence of many learned men and distinguished scientists who wrote celebrated works and made important discoveries: mathematician Girolamo Cardano, physicist Alessandro Volta, poet Ugo Foscolo. 3 Nobel Prize winners also taught in Pavia: physician Camillo Golgi, chemist Giulio Natta and Carlo Rabbia. Also critical to the university's reputation was its distinguished record of public education, epitomized by the establishment of 5 private and public colleges. The oldest colleges, the Collegio Borromeo and Collegio Ghislieri, were built in the 16th century, and in more recent times others were founded through both public and private initiatives: the Nuovo College, the Santa Caterina College and other 11 colleges edessu. In 1997 the RUSS was established, a higher learning institution analogous to the Scuola Normale Superiore and Istituto Superiore Sant'Anna in Pisa. The RUSS is the federal body that links the 5 colleges of Pavia which constitute the Pavia University system. Today, the university continues to offer a wide variety of disciplinary and interdisciplinary teaching. Research is carried out in departments, institutes, clinics, centers and laboratories, in close association with public and private institutions, enterprises, and factories. Organization. The university has 18 departments: Department of Clinical Surgery, Diagnostics and Pediatrics, Department of Internal Medicine and Medical Therapy, Department of Molecular Medicine, Department of Public Health and Forensic Medicine, Department of Neuroscience, Department of Pharmacy, Department of Biology and Biotechnology, Lazzaro Spallanzani, Department of Chemistry, Department of Mathematics, Department of Physics, Department of Earth and Environmental Sciences, Department of Civil Engineering and Architecture, Department of Industrial and Information Engineering, Department of Economics and Management, Department of Law, Department of Political and Social Sciences, Department of Humanities, Department of Musicology. Teaching languages. Italian. Most of the courses in the University of Pavia are taught in Italian. English. 1 single cycle master's degree and 7 master's degrees are offered in English. These degrees are: 6-year degree in medicine and surgery, master's degree in molecular biology and genetics, master's degree in electronic engineering, master's degree in computer engineering, master's degree in industrial automation engineering, master's degree in international business and economics. Master's degree in Economics, Finance and International Integration. Master's degree in World Politics and International Relations. Notable alumni and academics: Mario Ageno, biophysics pioneer; Cesare Beccaria, jurist and philosopher; Eugenio Beltrami, mathematician and physician; Gerolamo Cardano, mathematician, physician, astrologer and gambler; Luigi Luca Cavalli Sforza, population geneticist; Alfonso Giacomo Gasparcorti, physician and scientist; Baldus de Ubaldis, jurist; Contado Ferrini, jurist; Ugo Foscolo, writer, revolutionary and poet; Guglielmo Gasparini, botanist and mycologist; Camillo Golgi, Nobel Prize in Medicine and Physiology; Giulio Natta, Nobel Prize in Chemistry; Gian Domenico Romagnosi, jurist, philosopher and economist; Carlo Rubbia, Nobel Prize in Physics; Antonio Scarpa, physician and scientist; Lazzaro Spallanzani, biologist; Lorenzo Valla, humanist and philologist; Alessandro Volta, scientist, developer of the first electric cell. Honorary degrees: Warren Erkendale, Roger Bannister, Ronald Syme, Guido Calabresi, Kenneth William, Lord Wedderburn of Charlton, Pierre Dariulat, Carl Alex Muller, Altiero Spinelli, Graham John Hills, Jerzy Kroh, Herbert A. Simon, Agostino Casaroli, Richard von Weizsäcker, Robert Triffin, Carlo Aslio Ciampi, Sandro Molinari, Carlo M. Cipolla, Paul Jensen, Giorgio Strella, Riccardo Muti, Gianfranco Acchiaparti, Gian Battista Antonini, Norman Edward Shumway, Thomas Earl Starzl, Robert E. Kahn, Fritz Leonhardt, Pasquale Pistorio, Janis Tarowski, Uzo Yannick, John Heilbronn, Erwania, John O'Mara Bokras, Tommaso Poggio, Jacques Le Goff, Gerardo Marotta, Vincenzo Salafia, Diana Bracco, Alain Carpentier, Tom Blundell, Paolo Rossi, Amartya Sen, Umberto Mortri, Alessandro Rigamonti, Christopher McGregor, Albert Bernard Ackerman, Merjan Damaska, Torsten Wiesel, Mark Tessier Levine, Rodolfo Linas, Gordon Shepherd, John Elliott Gardner, Federico Fagan, Thomas J. R. Hughes, Alvaro Siza Vieira, Richard Stallman, Salomon Vardia, Irene Hirmons Tromp, Giovanni Berlucci, Theodore Lowy, Salvatore Rugri, Otmar Singh, Aldo Poli, Medaglia Teresiana. The Medaglia Teresiana is an academic recognition that establishes the entry of a professor in the University of Pavia. This award can also be conferred by the rector of the University of Pavia to people who are particularly distinguished. Traditionally hosted at the inauguration of the academic year of the Day of the Graduates, Franco Frattini, Giorgio Napolitano, Paula Livesatos, Octavio Quintana Trias, Renato Balduzzi, Elena Cataneo, Gian Arturo Ferrari, Marco Leona, Fabrizio Capobianco, Pietro Scott Giovane, Beppe Sevignini, Andrea Cavalieri, Giulia Biffi. Points of interest: Orto Botanico dell'Università di Pavia, the university's botanical garden; University History Museum, University of Pavia; Natural History Museum,